So just to continue and take a look at my good truck, if you will, and some of the pieces. There is the bumper I've got right now. It's the bumper that came with it. But you can see again that chrome bumper would be a nice addition to that old work truck bumper type thing. Show you my interior. So there's my ripped seats. It's kind of funny. They're not in bad shape. They've sun rotted out of the stitching here. So it's just the stitching that's sun rotted rot, but you get that. So that other bench, and I do have this. This is a typical spot for where the driver sits. It squishes there. But a new bench in there. I don't have any of the carpeting or anything like that, like the other truck has. You can see my red panels. What else were we talking about in here? The AM/FM cassette. I don't mind the factory radio. Nothing wrong with that. It's not a thing I have to do. I got this dash panel cover from the old dash that's rotted. I have no rear split window, although there's nothing wrong with that window. I can't reach through and get to my trailer cap there, which has the split window. Here's the truck. So this one I'm keeping the cap on. That one, if I kept it at all, would not keep the cap on it. It's not the kind of truck I'm going for. This one just fits it with being the long box. The mirrors, like I said, so there's my mirror. It's all sort of rotted out. It looks good from back here. There's nothing wrong, but I know it's there. The engine in this one, my little handle is, the T part popped off, so I just use those. It's a whole new cable. It's not just the that you got to run. So this is the inline slant 6. I've got it cleaned up a little bit. I fixed up I got maybe a bit of something going on there. Well, I did just wash it up in here. I had an oil leak going on back there with the push rod cover plate, new gasket, and then I had to tweak it a little bit. No oil leak there anymore. It's all cleaned up. I was spraying up underneath when I just cleaned the truck because I clear coated the frame on this thing. I ground it all down and then did a clear coat on the frame, did a box off restoration, if you will. So I live on a dirt road, got to keep the dust off like this. This was all cleaned up, so I got to go through and do that again. But this is kind of the fuel injected version of this, is what I was expecting. Now the other good news is the engine, drivetrain, all that from that can drop right in here. It's the exact same, probably the same motor mounts and everything. The overdrive transmission out of that could technically bolt up right behind this 6 engine. They work. It's a thing. I would have a different drive shaft length. If that was a long bed, I could take the drive shaft out of it because it would be match the long bed overdrive transmission length with long bed. But it would mean something with the I would have to get a drive shaft from the wreckers that was out of an overdrive truck with a long bed, long wheelbase. They probably have them. They should be everywhere. So that's the inside of that and the improvements I can see. My other mirror rusted there. And again, the carpet improvement over the rubber mats would be just that nice. There's no pocket door here or anything like that. This truck is in amazing shape. That's why I got it. It was absolutely pretty much zero rust. This is as I bought it. I've just actually used Vice Grip Garage's Shine Juice Clear Coat 2-part stage high gloss for the patina and the rust here. It's been a couple weeks. It's starting to fade through a little bit here. This was actually pollen damage that ate through the clear coat. So you can see the clear coat here and down here. It's just starting to wear off a little bit there. Don't mind. I still have lots of it left. I'll just reapply. But I'll tell you, it did a beautiful job where there was already a little bit of clear. It really brought it up. But you can see this patina in here. It's all shiny now and stuff. So it did a beautiful job. Making her look like that. Cheers for now, everybody. That's my plan. I'll take you through the voyage on this thing. Today I've just opened it up to let some air through and took you for the walk around. Mostly what I'm going to do is spend zero money but start picking away at it, cleaning, pulling this out, getting it steam cleaned, you know, washed even, take the seat apart. I'll take you through all that. Take you with me on that ride. I might wash it today just so it's not sitting, and I'll probably, if I have time, I have some appointments this afternoon, but I'll probably try to get it on all 4 tires. I have my set of winter tires and rims for that I can just bolt right up here just to get this rolling, and I can take a look at that tire. That way I can move it into my garage. Another project we're gonna look at here shortly, I could take you through this one too, is this is my dad's Jeep, and we're gonna go through, and just like I did with the truck, because I just did it, we're gonna take the grinding wheel and we're gonna re-blacken the frame here where you can see it, and just touch up some of the visuals on this thing. Again, just in our spare time with a grinder and a little bit of chassis paint. That's what's going on. Cheers, everybody.